Since we lost gifts, there are many things I want to say. Many things. During that time when I brought up a video and I explained of how the cancer had taken her over, many people came to my DM and told me to take her to NSPPD. Some people say, I can go Reverend Chris Stream of Healing. There, I should take her this, I should take her that. Why not answer them? Because he get with her the weight. I just wanted her to be healed first. Let her be fine. Do you know that NSPPD program, when I got to for Lagos, gift went there. During the process of praying, she now tried to remove her oxygen mask in faith to see if it will work. Now, the oxygen mask, she dey remove her sometimes, like a few minutes. She'll be able to breathe on her. When it call over her, she'll call put them back. As she removed the oxygen mask, now so the church use her do testimony. God has done his miracle. She could not breathe before without the oxygen mask. Now she can breathe. Okay, they can't even come do their testimony finish. The lady wear the oxygen mask back before she come out there. They didn't talk about it. They went home, did their editing, and posted it as one of the miracles that was done there. What type of scam is that one? Okay, you dey pray, somebody come oxygen mask. You call test. God has done a miracle here. She has removed the oxygen mask. That same person now, before the program end, could not breathe. Again, she wear the oxygen mask back. Let me show you this video. Watch this. Let there be instant healing. Let the healing power of God from the front of the... When I see your work. On her own. She go breathe on her own. Before they left that very place, the lady had to wear back her oxygen mask. Church don't talk about her. They did not edit the video right there. So they went. They finished the service and went. Edited video and added out to the miracles that happened at NSPPD. For what type of show is this? Because when we talk now, they're going to find who they go arrest. Is this not scam? She has pastor. Okay, I've done according to do testimony finish. When I never get a team, we go follow up on her to know if she's alright. If I want big man that will drive Rolls Royce come church for first time, when I go say our ushers will reach out to you, they will give you a card, they will keep checking up on you because I know they come with tithe and offering. But this is somebody you have used as testimony to enforce your miracles preaching to people. You could not even keep a team that will be reaching out to her. We have lost her. Now people online call they donate money. Later they go say me they stop social media. Social media is more important to this country than the church. People online I call they donate money. Unless people did not announce miracle, they don't go the mugu they will watch the program now. But God is doing wonders. You are fooling yourself. If you don't do your part, God will not do his part. The Bible says I will bless the works of your hand. There must be something in your hand. It's a relationship we have with God. You will do your part and God will do his part. More than the level person use on and take cash out. Do you know how much that man is making for mute you? Or I'm going to fall victim to all these sentiments.
You know, sometimes it's very hard to believe that some people still think that there is anything as signs and wonders, at least as some preachers make it to be. Some of them, the Christians or the so-called Christians, would think that somehow, miraculously, their medical problems could be solved. But the saddest thing about all this is that those so-called preachers do not rely on the miracles for their own personal health. They go to hospitals privately or secretly. They meet the best doctors and they take good care of themselves. They do. But when they come on the pulpit, they make it look as if God is the one who has been curing them from all their illnesses. Or better still, because they love God and God loves them, so they do not fall sick. That is just a big lie. That is just a big lie. For this lady to have thought that she will be cured by Jerry Eze, it's just mind-boggling. It's just crazy. But sometimes I try to be empathetic. If you are in a very difficult situation or position, you wanna try everything, right? You don't wanna leave anything to chance. Like if you are as sick as she were, you would want to try everything. You would want to give it your all. You would want to go as far as humanly possible to get help. So sometimes out of desperation and frustration, for victims to scam artists like Jerry Eze. And he takes advantage of their desperation. There was this other lady who was diagnosed with cancer, I think third stage, and her doctor told her to put her affairs in order because the cancer has spread too far that couldn't be stopped, and her days were numbered. So the doctor told her, go out there, get your affairs in order, and just be happy and try to make the best out of your life. Look for the people whom you've offended and make peace with them. And for those who are angry with you, make peace with them, Just try to have a clear, free conscience. Rather than the lady doing all these things, she reached out to a preacher in Nigeria who promises to help her with her situation. The lady sent money to this preacher to do some rituals. One thing led to the other, and at the end of the day, the lady was not cured. And then she went online and was crying and asking for help. When I came across that video, I think I commented on that video. You can find it on this channel. I was really, really sad about it, and I totally understand that desperate times sometimes lead people to stupid decisions. That is true. That is true. When people are desperate, they are prone to making stupid decisions. And according to that lady who was living in England or the United Kingdom, the money she sent to this pastor was the money she borrowed. And this money needs to be paid back to the lenders. And it was really difficult for her. Her cancer wasn't cured, and the money she paid wasn't coming back. That was really pitiful, isn't it? So the reason for me saying all this is that I understand why sometimes some people in difficult situations fall victims to this. My problem now is with the preachers who will see people struggling, who will see people suffering, rather than telling them the honest truth, or rather than advising them honestly, would use them for their own gains. Everything has to be about signs and wonders to those preachers. You see, that is what our society has become. A society where people thought that rather than listening to someone, a medical doctor whom God have imparted knowledge to, and who has gained a lot of knowledge and experience in what they do, rather than listening to them, we will go listening to someone who knows nothing about what they are talking of. It's so disappointing, isn't it? It is really, really disappointing. But that is the society we found ourselves. So listen, let me say this, okay? Please be very, very careful when dealing with some of these so-called preachers. Most of them, not all, most of them are crooks. Most of them are scam. Most of them do not really care about you. Because if they did, they will not be doing the things they are doing to you. Most of them care about the showmanship they are into. Most of them cared about convincing other people that they can do A, B, C, and D, whereby they can do none. That is the problem. And you all must be very, very careful. Believe me, you all must be very, very careful.